Hi, I'm Tina Anderson, and welcome to Friends of the Grape. We are on location today at Greg's store, Amazing Grapes. It's an amazing store in Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Our segment today is about storing wine, which is really important. Whether you're getting less expensive wine or sort of something in between, or if you're going to the higher end, you definitely want to know how to store it. And after you open it, if you don't finish it, that's important too. So we're going to turn to our resident expert. He's done working for a while, and we're going to find out what we do about storing our wine. I noticed here it's on its side, so let's start with that. How do you store wine?
Well, you want to do it just like we have it here in the store. If you're not going to take it home and drink it tonight, Tina, you want to put it in a dark, cool place. A closet would do, or a pantry would do, but keep it on its side. And the reason for that is you want to have wine contacting the cork. It keeps the cork wet, which means it will expand and it'll keep air from coming inside.
That sounds pretty simple. Okay, so I noticed here, though, this doesn't have a cork. Screw top. So what about this? What do we do with the screw top?
Well, everything I just said goes out the window
Okay.
with the screw top. However, you still want to keep it in a cool, dark place. But you can stand this up because there is no cork. There's nothing to keep wet. It's simply a screw-off cap.
Okay, so it's that simple. You don't have to worry about it, and the wine is still good.
Absolutely.
It's good wine.
Oh, this is great stuff. You're going to see this more and more often now. So get used to it, everybody.
Okay, all right. You know, there's one other thing here that I know you believe in, and I've heard people talk about this. Let's explain what this little gadget is here.
Hand me that bottle and the cork. Okay, so if you're unlike me and you don't finish your bottle of wine tonight, and you got about halfway full, you buy one of these cans here, and this happens to be called Private Preserve. And this is a can of argon gas, and what this does is it puts a layer of gas on top of the wine, and it displaces the oxygen. Air is not friendly to wine. So you simply stick the nozzle in here, you give it a few squirts, stick your cork back on it, and you're good to go. It'll last you up to 7 or 8 days, especially if you put it in the refrigerator after you've done this.
And do you have to squirt it each time you open up the bottle, or are you fine?
No, you do. Once you've opened up the cork, the gas is released, and now if you don't finish it all, just simply spray some more gas in there and you're good to go.
Okay, sounds like a deal to me. All right, so at home, if you don't have one of those cool refrigerated things, you know, those wine cellar, what do they call them, mini wine cellars?
Mini wine cellars.
Okay, there you go. See, mini wine cellars. If you don't have one of those, just remember to keep wine on its side unless you have the screw top. And we were talking about the worst thing you could do, right, with wine, or where to put it that you would ruin it, basically.
Yeah, all you people that have a beautiful kitchen or you just had it redone, that little crisscross thing they put above the stove for you, don't put it there. That's the worst place. You got all the heat coming off of the stove, heat rises right there at the ceiling, it'll ruin the wine. It looks nice, put the $2 chuck there, or the wines you're cooking with, but don't put your good stuff.
You don't have $2 chuck, do you?
No.
He's got I'm just kidding. All right, well, thank you very much, Greg. Thanks for sharing your store. It's beautiful.
My pleasure.
I'm going to go later and find some wine. Don't tell him. Something really expensive.
Come on, I'll show you.
Yeah, oh, good. All right, well, this is Friends of the Grape. I'm Tina Anderson. Greg Schroeder, my partner. We'll catch you next week. Have a great week, everyone.